I have always loved the Geissele SD3G trigger. That's this bad boy here. This is the flat version. The SD3G isn't quite a single stage. It's definitely not a 2-stage. It's more of just like a rolling break, which is awesome because you can shoot really, really fast. But I've had a few problems over the years that I'm not quite ready to say I'm done with the Geissele SD3G. Over the past couple of years, I've had 2 guns. This is the 3rd one now, and we're gonna try to diagnose it. I've had a few guns where I basically get bolt follow. So I'll pull the trigger, boom, 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 and if I'm shooting fast, I will occasionally just get a completely dead trigger. So I'll boom, it cycles, and then I go to pull again, and it's like this, where nothing is happening because the hammer is down. I'm gonna try to figure out if that's what was happening the other day. I'm pretty sure it was, but it was at night when we were shooting, so it was hard to tell. Posted about this on Twitter, and the Geissele marketing person said to get in touch. So I'm trying to document that for them. I'm gonna shoot slow at first. Okay, so no problems. Obviously the gun's a little gassy. High back pressure can. This can is not my personal property. A lot of people keep asking how we get cans in California. We don't. I don't. I'm gonna shoot just a little bit faster here, not quite bump firing. Okay, that worked. All right, I'm gonna kind of bump fire here, just really lightly on the shoulder. Okay, so what we just had happen there was, it should fire now, but the trigger went dead. All right, let's see if we could replicate that one more time. So basically first shot, crack this open, take the magazine out. So we see here, dead trigger. Extracted, ooh, that is spicy. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. I'll try to get a photo of it on my phone. Might not focus that close, but I don't know, this is good. There's definitely more than a typical dent. So I'm just gonna put a mag in, take the mag out. So let's compare the dents that this gun leaves. So this round here, basically like just a very barely visible versus a very clearly visible dent. So it's not happening nearly as much today so far, but that dead trigger, if I shoot fast, let's grab another mag. Okay, so we're gonna try this. I'm not gonna bump fire. I'm just gonna try to shoot as fast as I can. So dead trigger again. Now it is kind of rattling around back and forth, and I'm just 100% positive that the bolt is cycling back far enough, because in order for it to eject a round and have a live round in the chamber, it has to come back far enough to reset the trigger. But I'm getting dead triggers, so I'm getting hammer follow. And this is I think maybe the 3rd time I've had this happen with different triggers and different guns, specifically with the Geissele SD3G. It's a little disappointing. I don't know if I'm quite ready yet to completely abandon all of the Geissele SD3Gs in my guns. I definitely wouldn't say that, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy another one. I've probably owned 10 of these triggers in various guns that I've gotten rid of or sold or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that it's a bad trigger. I'm not saying everyone is having this problem. For some reason I am, and for me, that's kind of enough for me to think about moving on to something else. We'll see if Geissele can figure out what's going on. Might send this trigger in, see if they can diagnose it. I think it's something that I've seen online as a problem, especially when people are either bump firing or firing from a bench. If you're in a bench rest position, not very sturdy, and the gun kind of wobbles around a lot. I think what could be happening is under recoil, I'm pulling the trigger, the gun is coming back off my finger, and then it's dropping the hammer before it's fully settled into battery. It's fully in battery potentially, or it's bolt bouncing, but I have a BCM T2 on like their intermediate carbine system on here. So you don't really get a whole lot of bolt bounce with this gun, and I have plenty of mass in the back to be eliminating that. And I've got plenty of gas cycling the action. So I don't really know what's going on. Hopefully Geissele can help figure it out, because I don't want to completely abandon these triggers. I've used them for so long and I've enjoyed them so much. I wouldn't want to put one of these triggers in my home defense guns, or I wouldn't want to use this as my home defense gun currently without the suppressor, because I don't want to have to tap rack in the middle of a potentially life-threatening situation. So let me know what you think. You guys know the drill. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace.